Appreciate you. I have her on the line. Ma'am, what did you tell me yesterday regarding criminals?
Well, the opportunity to get someone who is at a higher level and publicly in a position where everybody thinks they're okay, but they're actually very corrupt, is a much more significant prosecution than somebody who's involved in gang activity, because gang activity, as a general rule, is going to be ongoing. And 9 times out of 10, even if you give somebody in gang activity some kind of, deal, chances are they may get caught again and you'll get to put them away. But the opportunity to get a corrupt politician or a corrupt public figure out of circulation is usually those opportunities don't come up very often, and it's far more beneficial to society if you can take someone like that out.
Thank you so much.
That's exactly what I've been trying to
Goodbye.
tell you.
OOC, I love you. Goodbye.
Me more.
Me more.
Okay,
I'm
not gonna lie,
more...
she cooked right there.
Yes, I'm saying she cooks it way better than I do.
Let's do that.
Okay, so what is?
Told you they'd be
and
on
by the way,
board with
the other thing when I talked to her, if we bring the plea deal forward, if they reject it, they don't want to do it, it doesn't matter. They can't use that against us in court. We go back to our regular strategy.
But will they say the statute of limitations?
That's what I was wondering, though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe. But I was wondering that too. Like, if we try to push for this deal, does that make us look guilty if the trial goes through?
No, doesn't. They can't use it against us.
Wait, what's the plea deal?
Secondly, we're not trying to convict Max in court. We're trying to impeach him.
Impeach him, yeah, publicly.
They don't need evidence in the same way of court. It's all it is. It's the testimony, and any evidence doesn't matter if it's 30 days, 60 days old, as long as it's enough to convince someone to vote against him, to impeach him. That's all.
Hmm.
Yo, can I get permission to talk real quick, man? Vinny, can I get permission to talk?
Yeah, is he allowed to talk, man?
Am I allowed to talk, Vinny?
What's the plea deal?
I only said that, number one, is because Mickey was the one to bring it up, that you're going to come here and just start yapping.
No. But Peter's fine to talk.
Mickey, you are the fucking yapper, not me.
He's our fucking lawyer. He needs to yap.
All I'm saying, and Vinny will agree with this, I think earlier, the Peanuts mom train defense might have worked, but I mean, they're taking this shit really fucking... They're putting some crazy shit on.
Should we fuck his mom
case.
just to add extra proof?
Could be an option. Could be an option.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
Man,
I'll be down.
First.
All right. Yeah, I'll
right,
join
Peanut,
like 10 minutes in.
Peanut, what are you cooking?
Listen. All I'm cooking is nothing right now because this is my case too, and motherfuckers haven't included me in a single goddamn thing, bro. What the plea deal is? What the plea deal is? And what's the information that we got? I'm not you, man, but Benny over here, he comes to the meeting and don't say a word. Shut up.
This is
the plea deal?
What
Are you
what
stupid,
tangible
Peanut?
proof do you guys have of corruption of Mayor Max? Do you guys have enough?
There's a
I'm
shit
gonna have to
ton
really
K
think through
has.
my shit.
Listen,
he's bought me ammo before, and he's told me to fucking
Mickey, isn't it a conflict of interest? What he's involved?
He asked me to do is actual
They give a fuck, Zolo.
He had me go fuck up Cantor. I did an assassination on her because she wasn't listening in his meetings.
Shit.
But that was a mutual one. I wanted to kill her too.
It doesn't
don't
matter.
make it
What
known
we
that
would
it was
what we
mutual.
would ask for also in the plea deal is any of the crimes that you also committed, new ones that you have not been charged with, we'd ask for immunity on those.
Yeah, I would have to see if I have actual proof, but the proof's in the pudding.
So what's the plea deal, Mickey?
The plea deal is we have to go to someone incorruptible in the PD to present this to them. Someone, I don't know, like a beacon of light.
So nobody.
Vivian.
No, Vivian.
Listen, I'm gonna play devil's advocate, man, but I feel like we kind of smoking cock if we really think that we gonna impeach Max. I'm just saying. I feel like it's a whole lot of copium going on.
Shut up, pussy.
It's a good try. We can try,
I was told never to take a plea, man.
Yo, put on push to talk, dude.
Okay.
Damn.
Listen, guys. It doesn't matter if he actually gets impeached or not. If they take the deal to attempt it, we just have to have people want to attempt it. We don't need him to be impeached. We can get the deal just to provide the shit against him.
Does he have
And if
power
we
over
don't
the
do
judges?
the deal, which the deal may not even be a thing, guys. There is no deal. You know that, right?
Yeah, there's no deal yet. We
This
haven't
is
even
how-
proposed it.
Yeah.
So my guess is there is no deal. I'll tell you that right now, Mick. They ain't giving a shit. We're gonna have to beat this. We're gonna have to fight this in court. They're not gonna want to give us a deal. And Mayor Max is the one pulling all the fucking strings, no?
Isn't
Well,
he
he got
close to
shot
the
down.
So they're just
this
gonna
is-
turn down the fucking deal.
This
Bro.
is the biggest problem is that Mayor Max now has more power.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
the
not trying to, you
PD
know what I'm saying?
commissioner, all this shit. So there's a world where they just don't even take the deal.
What do you? Whoa, a PD who
Yeah, that's what
appointed
Peter
him
told me.
PD
And
commissioner?
Siobhan is deputized
Crane?
now. They've been driving around together.
So we got victims
Yeah.
investigating our
Oh
case.
my God.
Yes.
Yo, fuck
yes,
it. I'm the president,
yes,
bro.
They,
Whoa,
I'm the
they
president.
are. They,
Isn't that a conflict of
they
interest?
are. Yes, it is. They are in the meetings with the lead investigators. Hazel has seen them talking about our case. Has heard them talking
What
about
is
our
Are they in the
on?
meetings with the judge too?
How did he just get? How did he become the
How?
supreme leader overnight?
He's
fuck it.
he's been
Exactly,
state
exactly,
approved.
which is why
Hold on. He went from having no power to like, oh, I can't, I got to vote the council. I can't do this, can't do that, to being supreme fucking leader. What happened?
he
This
told
is
me to vote for
basically-
Tubbs.
he
He
was
was
bullshitting
that whole
against
time.
you.
Bro.
That's what happened. And so
Because
maybe
it's
the
against
only way to
us,
fix
exactly.
that is you turn against him and expose all of his bullshit.
I'm gonna have to contact my sources and dig everything up.
Mickey, I'm not a lawyer, but like 45-minute mark in the video where like they go in and blast everybody, Mayor Mass orders Bones to go and detain everybody. If you show that footage and show that he involved in the investigation, does that mean everything that they uncover has to go to shit?
Yeah, mistrial.
polluted,
That would
dude.
be a mistrial
Mm.
beyond it.
See, y'all are living in a dream world because you think they're really gonna do that. They don't give a fuck.
This is, you know what, Tugs, even though you're not a lawyer, it is a great point. And here's what I've learned. There's all these great points. The problem is it's stacked against you.
Mm-hmm.
I think these are all great points if it wasn't you guys and it wasn't this case.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Guys,
What does even that mean?
Hey, what does that mean?
what does it mean? The government's trying to bring you
10
down.
seats.
They're stacked against you.
Hey,
Can't you
what the hell
see
does
it?
that mean?
So laws can be just broken? That's what you're saying?
Yes!
Okay,
100%.
all right. Makes sense. Makes sense.
You guys think this is going to be a fair trial? They want to bring you in there and they want to drag you and then lock you up. They've already decided this is just for show.
You're saying even the judge is corrupt?
Possibly.
Yeah, but if it's not possible, going back to my point about Max and being a victim and giving the orders and being involved in investigation, if you at the start of the court case show all that evidence which is out there on video and on the document, then you can say that all that evidence need to be thrown out and they can't use it. And then there's nothing.
You be able to motion for whatever it's called.
I mean, we could even call for a mistrial based off that.
That's what
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
saying. A mistrial,
This whole thing is a
100%.
mistrial.
Everything is a mistrial, but
Bro,
do they
this-
give a fuck? That's the
Yeah,
point.
Shut up,
Yeah,
man.
this is.
I'm
Bro,
just
here's-
talking. I'm just fucking talking. No, you're not supposed to talk.
Fuck
And you said you weren't gonna say a fucking.
No,
you
you
want to say another
stupid,
word?
Dude. I like what Tugs is saying.
No, because
It's
this is the
not
harsh
trial-
reality of
no.
it.
Trial will still okay. It's never happened where even if you show something in court, they will still do the trial because that's what they do. But when they go and deliberate the stuff, they're gonna be like, well, some of the shit that make them look like terrorism or murder, we can't use that particular evidence, and then they don't use that in their deliberation.
Well, I think that would make sense if we had a jury, right? But we don't.
It's not what that has nothing to do with jury. The judge looks at the argument and the evidence, but if half the evidence got to get thrown out with the motion, then they can't use that to make the final decision.
What if the judge is corrupt? What if the judge is in with Max?
Well, I got proof that she's been talking to me. Siobhan's has been after me. She's really been talking to me, and she warned me in text. I got it right here.
But how long ago was that?
It don't matter, but it was a month ago.
Oh, all right.
Listen, ignore the statute of limitations stuff for this case because we're not trying to charge him in court. We're trying to impeach him.
Yo, I feel like Suarez. Am I lying? I feel like Vivian will try. But she's like the
Vivian
most to
doesn't
the
like the
books.
mayor, so yeah. If you're gonna go to anyone to PD, she's definitely a sure person who does not like the mayor.
It would be in her best interest, you know, a climbing rank for her. Maybe take slacks down as well.
Right there, Mick.
Yeah, I don't
should've
think
seen it coming.
I don't think she cares about that, but she will definitely be one to trust because she does not like the mayor, and so she's a good one to take on this.
I gotta go through all my shit. You guys notice you can't search fucking people messages?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all fucked up.
Okay.
Listen, it's complicated. I think we can try to go and see if we can get a plea deal and work the angle of, listen, if you guys are going to go down, might as well fucking take Max down with you. Number one. Number two, as much as I want to say that we can use things like what Tugs is suggesting.
Mickey, I got all the way back to like me sending videos of Vivek shooting Bobby and all that shit. I could talk to the Carmine and Bobby, and you know we could tell them that shit was all fake. That
Bobby's a snitch. Confirm Bobby's a snitch.
Oh, I already
He
know
snitched
that.
to Slacks about Aziz.
Yeah.
What is
This
there to
isn't
snitch
to say
about?
that if in reality
Well,
what
that
we're
we
gonna
have
do
to
is
talk
we're
about.
gonna
Yeah,
go
we'll get to
three
that after that.
strategies.
Yeah, maybe.
Bobby wasn't even there.
We try
That's
a
the
plea
story.
deal. If not, Tugs, I actually like that we, hey, we might as well just throw everything at the board. We try to motion to get evidence removed. And if not that, Bonin, the other lawyer, is cooking up a really good
Anybody
plan
else
to
see that
at least
car run, bro?
get the terrorism motive stuff out.
Keep in mind, they're not going to mistrial it. They're not going to take the evidence out, more than likely. That shit never happens. But like I said, in deliberation, they will consider it. So if there's like, for example, Max touched the investigative report, and Max touched the actual casings, and you bring this up with proof, which you should be able to get, then when they go and deliberate, and the judge is like, well, I can't touch this casing. I might not be able to touch this report. Now I have to make a call pretending those don't exist.
Wait, Max touched the casings?
We don't know. I mean, what makes you think he didn't? If he's literally in the investigation where he was shot.
Yeah, exactly.
Mickey, let me explain to you something, Mickey. He got shot down, okay? He went to the hospital. He came back 5 minutes later and was literally walking over our bodies with a gun out.
Oh yeah, he was in front of the courthouse by the time
I
I was
didn't
even
know-
being dragged out
Oh.
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
his gun out with the cops. He was there he was there on the transport, posted up. He drove in the cop cars with us.
And the cops didn't give
He
two
was a part
fucks
of
that
the
he was
whole
there.
arrest, the whole
Conflict
process.
of interest, man. Victims being the fucking
And when we
investigator.
were in the cells,
Spies.
they specifically said, you're being held because that's what the mayor wants. And we were like, how the fuck could the mayor be involved in this? That he was a conflict of interest. And it fell on deaf ears and they didn't want to hear nothing.
Look at the Murphy Braun versus Maximilian Thoroughbred. There's a video in there where he starts accusing, what's his name? What's his face? Of like being involved. Pull up that video and go to the 45-minute mark and watch what starts to happen. Like you can literally paint an entire narrative.
We need Tugs to be a part of the lawyer team, bro.
And then when you go and FOIA all the reports surrounding everything that's been happening, see if Max's name show up.
Okay. We have a little bit more to work with.
All right.
Wow, Tugs, you know a lot about the law. That's impressive.
Yeah, I'm a
You went
First
to
Amendment
college and
auditor,
shit,
dude. I'm actually suing the shit out of that. I'm like baiting civil charges against them.
I'm gonna be realistic though. You guys realize that they want you in fucking jail. You broke
No
out of
shit,
prison.
man. Welcome to our life. That's
We
every
didn't
day,
break
baby.
out.
They want you
It was a
guys.
transport that went wrong.
Oh shit! There's probably a helicopter coming here right now, despite us.
Mickey, do you realize, before you say something, do you realize the night of the transport when we were going to Senior Buns to go work a shift, there was already about 8 to 10 cops there, and they said, wait 5 minutes, you guys can't go anywhere. They literally waited for fucking the mayor to pull up. That is the only reason why we continuously were told to wait there and not send us back to prison.
Farmer, otter,
because
gangster,
they
rapper,
waited for the
terrorist.
fucking mayor to get there.
Also, Quiz and Suarez were getting ordered to get shot down by Mac
Wait, what?
because they were dressed up like him.
Yeah.
Tell him, Suarez.
No way.
All this shit needs to
So
come
as we
out in
can
the
see,
court
bro, we're
case.
shot on site,
Y'all
bro.
should get hella people to dress up like Max and just piss this dude off till he does something.
Yeah,
crazy and
that's
kill
what
motherfuckers.
we have started doing. Chris and I started to get people to dress up like Ramee and UK, the same outfit you wore for the shooting and the city council. Chris dressed up like UK, and then he was they started to shoot him. Max gave an order to
Did you
start shooting
record
them. Chris might have something on it, but I don't know.
Bro,
I wasn't
y'all
around
need
with
to
that.
get evidence doing that. Do that shit
Wait,
today. And
why
get
don't we subpoena Mayor Max's phone records?
Yeah.
We should. He's involved heavily.
Since they want to subpoena everybody's phone records that are in 5-foot radius of us.
Watch, they say denied.
Oh, 100% is gonna get denied.
Mm-hmm.
Impeach thing gonna be hard anyways. Like, don't you need enough votes?
Well, that's the thing about impeaching is that it doesn't have to go to trial. They just have to vote. And if enough people view him as
Oh, they
corrupt, he
won't.
can be impeached.
It's
Oh, dude,
literally
no,
We're gonna
Crane
get
and
to the
Alaki
Slacks thing
plus
after this
Max
chat.
and Alaki. You're
Who-
already
yeah,
outvoted.
who's on that
that's
table,
not
bro?
even
Who's gonna vote yes?
possible. They're gonna vote with us? Nah, those motherfuckers.
Yeah,
hate us.
right.
Yo,
No,
you
no.
should-
It's the
He could be
angle is not
corrupt.
about them voting with you. The angle is them voting against Max.
No, you don't understand what they think though.
Yeah.
They will vote even if they think he actually did fucked up shit. They're gonna vote to keep him
Exactly.
just so it doesn't help us.
You know what you need? Subpoena his records and see if he's talking to these judges, the judges that are on the case. See all of that. See if they've had
Actually, that's not a
contact.
bad idea, but that's only if it got accepted. Which
Bro, I'm telling you,
I don't think it would.
the way they are with this mayor, he could literally go there and be like, "Yeah, I literally called him for assassinations. I did this, I did that," and they'll be like, "Okay, just Max, just don't do it again." And everything is stacked against us, whether you like it or not. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, we're fucked. It's just plain out and simple.
He's got 5 out of the 8 votes. It's Max gets a vote. He put someone in charge, which is Siobhan. Then you got Crane, and then the person that Crane put in charge, who's dead now.
Yeah,
Only
but-
people we got.
And then you have Cornwood.
It's Solomon
So
and
you never
Murphy.
get the vote.
and we shot them all down that day. So there you go. Everybody you just mentioned was shot down in that courthouse.
Motherfuckers
You
get shot
might
every
be
day, man.
able. You might also be able to sway Cantor because he did fuck with their pay when he first got reelected too. I think Cantor might be like on the fence about it.
Out of how many people though? How many people would be voting? You know?
That'll be
8
one
people.
vote against them out of 8.
You're never gonna
For
get.
real.
You're
Yeah,
never
Tug's
gonna
just saying
get
they got
even
5 unlocked.
50%.
So then the whole council is corrupt. Proves our point. Boom. Get rid of
There's
them.
only 2 people that would vote against him. Like I said, Max got his vote. Cornwood got his vote. The third vote is Siobhan. Then there's Crane and the treasurer, and the treasurer dead.
How
So-
could Siobhan even vote that she's her husband? That's her husband.
Because she's the one that, because the mayor get to bring one person to the table, and the person he brought to the table was Siobhan.
If they're both,
This is why it's all fucked.
if they're both involving themselves in the investigative case because they're both in the meeting, can both of their phones be subpoenaed?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask for who all's phones. We have to do this fast, by the way.
What
I'm
was it,
asking for Maximilian Thoroughbred, Siobhan's, and then who else do we request?
Yeah, you could FOIA
Siobhan
request
and
it because they're on
Max.
business. You
It's
don't
gonna
need
be
a
it's gonna
subpoena.
be denied, but we can try.
No, it won't be denied because they're on the case. You can subpoena
Zolo,
it.
you on that heavy fucking copium, brother.
You could FOIA request it, like, because they're law enforcement. You can FOIA
Sweet
request
talking,
it.
sweet talking, baby.
Does no one know the fucking law? Like, I don't understand. Like, you can FOIA request that shit.
Yo,
Dolo,
boys,
right? I don't
need
know if
food
we're
and
gonna
shit, by
do
the
it in
way.
Los Santos though.
We got food and drinks.
I need food.
I
too.
think Patrol about
I can't be
something.
going to no fucking food court.
Tugs, you got any food like from the restaurant or from the crib?
Yeah, we got to go down there and grab some.
So when's the case?
Tomorrow at 7
Tomorrow.
or 8.
Oh, okay.
Did you answer, please? Can you go fucking do that?